Antonio, Texas. And you can join us. It's Game 4 of the Western Conference quarterfinals. This is Kevin Harlan along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, and welcome to 2K Sports and the NBA.
What is going on, guys? Your boy Easley Jackets here, coming to you live with some NBA 2K15 action. And Chris Paul hits that jumper to get us started, and he's already going to call a timeout based on what he just saw. I just got done actually watching Game 4, and I got inspired to play some NBA 2K15. And so the guy I happened to play online happened to pick the Spurs, so this kind of fits right into the game that we just watched. Except the Spurs weren't wearing black jerseys, but that's okay. So I'm going to try to get some defense. Can't leave Kawhi Leonard open. One of the reasons the Spurs almost made a late comeback in the Game 4 that I was just watching, but they weren't able to pull it off. And this is one game after the Clippers really got it handed to them by San Antonio. And they were able to, you know, like I said, come back in Game 4 and win it, send the series back to Los Angeles for Game 5. Now, that's, you know, huge implications here. I think this is the only series that, you know, might have, you know, a chance to be a different winner. Pretty much every other series is almost going to be a sweep, I'm pretty sure. Except the Bucks were able to win a game because Derrick Rose couldn't play defense on the last play, for those who saw that play. Come on, rebound now. Yeah, so excited to be playing some 2K for you guys here. Obviously, you know, 2K is something that I've tried to make a couple more of these videos just recently, and I wasn't able to because everybody I played kept on quitting. So hopefully JJ Redick knocked that down. There you go, JJ Redick. I like that. So this is pretty cool. They have the playoffs logos on the court, as you guys can see, and they got it above the score. So this is actually kind of as if we're playing Game 4 itself. So hopefully I can pull out the win like the Clippers were able to do. That was a bad shot. I don't know why I took that shot, but I got to get back on D. Good block, JJ. Get it to DeAndre. Dunk. Oh, no. Now I got to send Jordan to the line. So this is something that the Spurs have been doing a lot in this series. Sending DeAndre Jordan to the line. And look at that perfect release. That's funny. As you guys know, the hack of Jordan strategy has been very popular with Greg Popovich. Even though he says he doesn't like it, obviously, you know, if DeAndre Jordan shoots less than 50%, you know, you have pretty good chances there. Steal. There you go. Good D. Throw it up. All right, Matt Barnes, get up then. I was trying to throw that to DeAndre Jordan, but hey, we'll take it. So defense obviously is going to be very important in this game. Controlling Tony Parker, who obviously is not as injured in this game as he is in real life. This is one of his better games, I think. Gotta get a hand up on that, Matt Barnes. Yeah, because he's been really banged up. And I've been saying, you know, without a healthy Tony Parker, you know what I'm saying, they are not winning, you know, that easily. Whoa! Splitter just pushed Blake Griffin out of bounds. I don't know what's up with that. But JJ has to just hit that shot on the next time around. So Clippers came out today. Austin Rivers, I think he scored 16 points on 7 of 8 shooting. So he was a great lift off the bench for the Clippers. Jamal Crawford also put in, I think, 15 points off the bench, something like that. And that's exactly what they needed, considering everybody was ice cold in Game 3. But specifically no contributions from the bench. And that man right there, Tim Duncan, the reason that they were able to win Game 2, but also you could say Blake Griffin for that late turnover. If any of you guys actually watched NBA playoffs, Blake Griffin, he turned the ball over, you know, in I think 8 seconds to go, and that gave the Spurs a chance to tie it up, and then they ended up losing in overtime. But here's that man, Austin Rivers. So I'm going to see what I can get with Austin Rivers here, defending Tony Parker. The nice thing about bringing in your bench is that you can run around with him and use up all this energy So obviously, see, that's great D right there. And I got Turgaloo on Kawhi Leonard, so that's just something I'm gonna have to watch out for.
I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points. And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out.
Here we go, defense.
Got a hand on it.
Oh yeah, we'll take this matchup.
Now here's Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Good hand. Rebound.
Parker's shot is off. For Los Angeles,
out of bounds. Okay, good. I thought he was gonna save that. Yeah, so we got game 5 going back to Los Angeles. This is gonna be, I think, the game of the series. Obviously, wow, did he really just throw that out of bounds? That is a joke. That was horrible. Anyway, obviously, you know, the Clippers have to win this game. They do not want to have their backs against the wall going to San Antonio. But obviously, at the same time, you know, San Antonio would like to win this game so then they can close it out at home. Because otherwise, you know, the series most likely will go to a Game 7. Oh, come on, Austin.
Spurs have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Passes it to Diaw.
This guy likes to pump fake a lot. That's something that I've started to realize.
6 on the shot clock. And there's the feed to Diaw. The 3 from Mills.
Rebound.
Grab the miss to the paint. 1 second separating the shot clock and game.
Good finish, Jamal Crawford. I like that. So let's see if I can come up with a steal. Nope. This guy plays smart. Obviously, he knows the game. He's going to slow down the tempo. As long as I can keep the pressure on him with the clock winding down.
Ginobili outside. It could go.
Oh, I thought he was going to hit that. That would have been a hell of a shot. So, end of the first quarter, I only have 10 points. Obviously, that's not what we want. I did not take the best shots that quarter, but also, you know, doing live comm, got to get a little warmed up. So, now I can kind of focus up, see who's in the game, and see if I can play some better D.
Ready to start things up again. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Oh my gosh, Matt Bonner taking it in the post. So I tried to get the block there with DJ. Didn't really work out for me. Blake Griffin, he's going to have to get off in order for me to win this game. He's been playing a heck of a series. Blake Griffin is someone that has improved so much. And the lag kind of slowed me down there. If you guys saw it, just lagged right there. It's still kind of lagging. Anyway, Blake Griffin is someone that really could only dunk in the past.
He kicks to Barnes.
And then now he's expanded his game. He can shoot the long ball. Well, not the long ball. Long ball sounds like a three-pointer. He can shoot a kind of a spot-up jumper.
Over to the wing.
And why in the world is DeAndre Jordan on Patty Mills?
Here's Bellinelli, covered by Barnes. And the foul called on.
Damn, I didn't want to reach right there.
That is his first foul of the game.
So yeah, the rest of the NBA playoffs. Cleveland just swept the Celtics today. Who else is playing? Oh, he almost got that lucky bounce. The Warriors just completed the sweep. I think that was last night. In there, come on, Chris Paul. And then it looks most likely that the Blazers are going to get swept. I mean, they might win Game 4, but I thought they were going to win Game 3. They ended up losing that. And I think a lot of that has to do just with Damian Lillard not really playing to the best of his ability. He did play better in Game 3 than he did in the first 2 games in Memphis. But, gosh, Kawhi Leonard cannot miss. But, yeah, Damian Lillard. And then, you know, Aldridge, obviously, it's just kind of like, when I watch the Blazers, it doesn't really seem like they're being too aggressive. You know what I mean? And with a team like Memphis, you know, if you're not aggressive, you're not going to win because they play so physical. And like I said, you know, you just got to bring more to the table when you play a team like the Grizzlies. However, then the Grizzlies, if they win the series, they're going to get matched up with the Golden State Warriors, aka best record in the NBA, Golden State Warriors. And I see Golden State winning that series, even though Memphis was probably their worst matchup nightmare, just because they played such good defense. But bad news for the Grizzlies. Mike Conley actually just suffered a face fracture injury or something like that in Game 3. And he is banged up right now, and so he actually won't be playing in Game 4, and that might give Lillard a chance to go off because Udre, their backup point guard, was hurt. And catch that. Oh, pass it out. There we go, pass. But yeah, their other backup point guard isn't necessarily all that. And good finish, DeAndre Jordan. And so, yeah, Memphis, I mean, they might end up losing, but Conley going down for them is huge. Conley's an extremely underrated point guard. And it's kind of interesting to see what will happen. Oh, good D, DeAndre Jordan. Good finish, Redick. Right past Kawhi Leonard. And so, let's see, what other series are there? The Hawks, they're obviously going to take care of the Nets. I'm not too worried about that series. And good defense. Oh, we got to get a rebound now. Oh, second chance points. Luckily, he missed that shot. We're going to push the tempo here. He's trying to take charges. That doesn't really work against me, buddy.
Out left to the wing.
Good shot, Chris Paul. That's why I love Chris Paul, man. His mid-range is so deadly, and he's so good at getting into the paint. And I was watching the game today, and gosh, that's exactly what he didn't want. Good rebound, though.
Again, the miss by the Spurs.
The clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
1 second separating the shot clock in game.
Oh, I thought that got blocked. It almost did. Good contest there late by Boris Diaw. I should have saved it for the last shot. I wasn't really paying attention to the clock. So he calls a timeout. I'm down by 5 here. I'm going to go to my defensive settings and deny on their shooters. I'm going to deny Kawhi Leonard. He's too good. Baines. Deny. I want to deny Ginobili. I want to deny Patty Mills.
I think that's a good time to call the timeout. If a team has a few fall the wrong way for him, just burn the timeout.
Matt Bonner, deny him too.
Talk about it. Refocus.
There we go. So now I was able to update my defensive settings and see if we can get a stop here.
Here's Ginobili. He hasn't scored
and
yet,
they put in Turgaloo, so I got Turgaloo on Ginobili right now. Oh no, he might hit that. Oh, woo, that was close. I thought I was going to hit that. So, after being down in the first quarter, I'm able to get the lead at the half, which is nice. And as you can see, shooting 55% from the field. That's not too bad. With some good three-point field goals in there, too. We're going to try to keep up this intensity here. And one surprise now that we're talking about the playoffs, one surprise I saw was the Toronto Raptors. So I thought that series would be a lot closer than it is. But then once I thought about it a little bit more, the Wizards, even though Bradley Beal obviously being hurt was a big factor in their success. There we go, Matt Barnes. That's what I need him to do. But, you know, that group there, that core group in Washington has been playing together for a few years now. And, you know, they added, obviously, Paul Pierce. And Paul Pierce is, you know, a vet. He's helping out those younger guys make better decisions in the playoffs. And, no, get up. Good D, Blake. Rebound. Yes, good defense. Come on, push the floor. Nope, slow it down, slow it down. Slow it down.
Kicks to Griffin.
Blocked. Oh, that lag right there is messing me up. So I wanted to do a pump fake, and I was unable to do so because of the lag. but that's okay. Hopefully the lag doesn't hold me back too much. So anyway, what I was saying was I got really surprised that Toronto was just as bad as they were. But then when you look at the matchups, it's just not right for them because Cash. Oh, good D. Because they have John Wall, and John Wall is a 6'4" athletic point guard, and obviously, you know, Kyle Lowry just isn't really going to get the job done against, you know, that team. It's just not a good matchup for him, and he's been banged up too. So it looks like they're most likely going to get swept too. I can't remember if that game is today or not. Get a rebound.
It has not been an ideal start to the second half. Okay,
it's been a good start for the second half for me. But what I got to just do is keep on playing my game. Oh, I could have used that shot. I thought he would hit it because he had the big man on him, so he can get the shot off. But now he brought back in Tony Parker, so it's important. Oh, that should have been a steal. That's in. Yeah, that's Tony Parker for you. That's his spot anyway, that elbow spot. So I'm just going to have to play better D on the next possession. Obviously, you guys saw him set that high pick and roll. I got to make sure I save some energy in my guys. I'm not sure if Kawhi Leonard's in the game or not. But that's the only reason you saw me take Matt Barnes out right there. All my guys are a little tired, even though the quarter just started. But it's important. Well, actually, I guess the quarter didn't just start, to get some good rotation.
Yeah, but I don't really think you can call yourself a good offensive team if you don't get assists.
Good shot. Chris Paul is unstoppable from that mid-range right there, guys. So it looks like second-round matchups for the playoffs anyway. It's either going to be the Clippers or the Spurs. And, oh, no. Get up. Oh, no. He got a rebound, though. Oh, get that steal now. That's in. Nope. Rebound. Good rebound, DeAndre Jordan. So, yeah, the Clippers or the Spurs. If you have the Grizzlies taking on the Warriors. Oh, hold on. I got to mix him real quick.
Crawford, right side.
Look at Jamal. Whoop. Oh, I thought that was going to be in there. So, obviously, now he's trying to push the floor. Oh, that's BS. Danny Green's not catching no freaking alley-oop. Get out of here with that, man. And so, the Clippers or the Spurs will take on the Rockets. And so, obviously, I think that would be a hell of a series. I think the Spurs versus Rockets obviously would be a hell of a series. The Rockets are playing some really good ball right now. But then also Clippers versus Rockets. The only problem with that matchup is the Clippers don't really have anybody to guard James Harden. And then also, you know, they got a lot of size down low with Dwight Howard, Josh Smith. Obviously, you know, they have some big guys down there.
The Clippers call time here.
Wow, what's up with this lag? Can we cut out this lag? And then, like I said, I think Golden State would handle Memphis pretty easily.
This gives him an opportunity to toy around with some of their game plan while
oh, good block.
During this break in the action.
He's cherry picking out the booty, though. Give me that. Good block, Matt Barnes. We'll take it. That was great transition defense right there by my boy Matty Barnes, who I just subbed back in the game. You guys saw me take him out earlier. And now look, now he's going to score on the offensive end too. Or dish. Oh, come on now. Come on, Austin. Bounce. Oh, nope. That's all good. Pass it out. DeAndre.
There's 53 seconds left in the third. Back to Jordan. Barnes.
Hit that. Jamal. In. Good shot, Jamal Crawford. As far as the East, you got most likely Cavaliers and Bulls. And a lot of people are going to be excited for that, especially Bulls fans, because they think that they can get the better end of the Cavs. The only thing is I don't necessarily see that happening. What'll be interesting, though, is that J.R. Smith, who he elbowed Jay Crowder in the head today, is most likely going to be suspended for Game 1. And, you know, we'll see how that affects the Cavs. Also, Kevin Love had his shoulder dislocated by Kelly Olynyk.
over to the wing.
And, you know, we'll see if that affects them too. And one! Way to be aggressive, Matt Barnes. And good free throw. Yeah, so then, of course, you know, it's funny, though, because obviously Derrick Rose is like, yeah, I'm a way smarter player now. I'm playing the best ball in my career, even though he just tore his meniscus, like, you know, a couple weeks ago or something like that.
Left side, Leonard.
He did not get that off. Oh, I was about to cry if he made that. So 8-point lead going into the fourth quarter. I'm going to try to keep this lead. Can't let him back in the game, which is something that's hard to do against the San Antonio Spurs. They're obviously one of the best offensive teams in the league. And this guy's record was like 40-something and 5 or something like that. So he's not too bad. But recently I've transitioned from using the Blazers more to using the Clippers, just because I've been watching more of the Clippers playoff games, and they're so exciting to watch. And Hito Turkoglu is going to hit JJ Redick for 3. Good shot, JJ Redick. That was picture perfect. Anyway, back to the East Final. So it'll be interesting seeing Derrick Rose obviously have to go against Kyrie Irving, who's one of the fastest, most explosive point guards in the league at this point. And, you know, see if he's still doing, you know, all that trash talking. It'll also be interesting to see, you know, Jimmy Butler, and if he's able to obviously get something going against the Cavaliers. And will he be the one that's going to have to guard LeBron James? Because obviously LeBron James is going to be really trying to take over during that series. Not take over, but really trying to keep his team composed. And so they can, you know, obviously beat that team. Good defense. Stay in front, Turkey. Oh, he got his ass. Oh! He almost posterized Turkoglu. That would have been so ugly. You see that? Oh, if he would have made that, that would have been beautiful. Chris Paul missed. Give me that. Good closeout, Big Baby. Good closeout, Big Baby Davis. That's great defense right there. This guy tries to take too many charges. That's one thing that I've noticed. Whoop! Peace out, Tony Parker. Oh, just released that a little bit too early.
And the Spurs with possession.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, good lord. So I tried to slow him down there. Didn't really work out for me. So still got an 11-point lead here. I've been playing some really good defense. I'm really proud of my team defensively right now. And with 3 minutes, 22 seconds to go, I'm able to put in pretty much my starters, except I thought I put in Jamal Crawford. I guess I didn't. But see what happens when, you know, when you keep on reaching like that. Oh, did that get blocked?
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hand! Damn it. Cash. Oh, I thought he was going to switch that. That's all right. That's all right. Slow down that tempo. I like that. I like that. So what's the other Western Conference matchup? You'd obviously have Wizards and Hawks. I think that'll be a good series too. I think the Wizards will battle. The only thing is I don't think that they will necessarily win the series. I think the Hawks they're kind of like the Spurs of the East in a way. They're not as good as the Spurs, obviously, but they are kind of wow, I can't believe I missed that. A well-oiled machine, you could say. Their offense, you know, they make really good passes. They got some really good shooters, guys like Kyle Korver that are just dead eye. Good D, Matt Barnes. I like that defense. So you're kind of getting in Patty Mills there. I need Blake Griffin to stay in front of Kawhi Leonard. That was good D. We'll take it. That's how we D up Kawhi Leonard right there. That's how we D up Kawhi Leonard. Obviously, he's a little upset that he shot the ball behind the backboard, I guess you could say. But now it's, you know, 2 minutes to go. And this is when you know, run that Chris Paul closer status. Just like that, baby. Just like that. So, obviously, Chris Paul coming off that screen and roll is pretty much unstoppable.
Two teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using
and Tony Parker. Good take. He doesn't really do that. He does a little floater. But I'm going to see if I can do the Tony Parker floater. What do you guys think? Here we go. Pass that,
I love that fearless
so I don't lose the
attitude.
ball.
Barnes passes to Reddick. Griffin is screen on Parker. Here's
Good
Reddick.
take. See that screen move? That screen right there is deadly, man. I really, really like the way that looked. Obviously, we just got a layup with a minute 30 to go in the game. And I'm up by, what is that, 13? So it looks like I'll most likely be able to close this out.
Now here's Leonard.
Good D!
There's the block.
And I wasn't able to recover in time, so he did get a bucket. So a minute 20 to go. And I have, what's that, an 11-point lead. And Chris Paul is going to ice it. Oh, that's all right. Good rebound, DeAndre. So that was just a cocky shot right there, guys.
1:03 left in the game.
Oh, bad pass on my part. Chris Paul's back, though.
Leonard pushing it up.
Oh, I thought he was going to get an and one. So under a minute to go, 9-point lead. I'm not too concerned about him making a comeback as long as nothing tragic happens. And that'll definitely ice the cake right there. Chris Paul to bump it to a double-digit lead. So your boy Eastleigh Jackets, just like today, 10-point lead late in the game. The Clippers had something similar. Putting the icing on this cake here with that shot by my boy JJ Redick. And the Clippers are going to win this game just like in real life. So I don't know what it is in this game, but when I choose the blue jerseys, when I'm the road team, I just seem to do a lot better. When I pick the red jerseys, I don't know, I don't do as well. So see what we can do. Chris Paul, Jamal Crawford, Matt Barnes. I'll just leave this lineup and just wait for him to finish this game. He's probably trying to make me wait. But anyway, so back to the Eastern Conference Finals. I think we're going to have Cavaliers versus Hawks. And depending on, which team gets worn out more in the previous series, which I think Atlanta might get worn out. Well, I mean, they both will because the Bulls and the Wizards are both scrappy, fast teams, physical teams. I do think Cleveland will win that series, though. Possibly in 6 if they win a game in Atlanta. Atlanta is going to have home court advantage. Otherwise, they might win Game 7 in Atlanta. I think a lot of that going to have to do with Kyrie Irving, who's just, I think he's one of the reasons why they are really, really scary. Obviously, they have the best player in the world in LeBron James. But when you have a guy like Kyrie Irving, it makes your team so scary.
Deep two from Crawford.
Oh, that's all right, Jamal. Western Conference Finals, I think we're most likely going to have Warriors versus Spurs unless the Clippers are able to win that series. Then I don't want to say Warriors versus Rockets because obviously I think if the Clippers beat the Spurs in the series, then they should beat the Rockets. But we'll just see how that goes. Oh my goodness! The icing on the cake by my boy DeAndre Jordan. That was a crucial alley-oop. And even though he hits that shot there, I still get the win. 9-point victory for your boy Eastleigh Jackets. Just under 30 minutes here. We are able to win Game 4 on the road over the Spurs. Just like literally what just happened. I was just watching that game. And so that feels good. As you see him jumping around, I think that's kind of funny. But yeah, as you hear right there, Western Conference quarterfinals. And I don't think they said who the player of the game was, but most likely Chris Paul. He shot 9 for 17, which is over 50%. 2 for 4 from 3, 50%. Had 3 assists and 20 points. JJ Redick had a pretty solid game, also shooting 2 for 4 from 3 and 78%, if my math is right there. Or 75%, excuse me. And Matt Barnes contributed. Everyone pretty much contributing there. Pretty good win overall. As for them, Kawhi Leonard, 15 points. Tony Parker, 12 points. So, great win here for the Clippers. Final score, as you see, 55-46. Shooting over 50% from the field and 6 of 14 from 3. So this is your boy Eastleigh Jackets, guys, picking up the W here with some NBA 2K15 live commentary. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm signing out.